Dobrodošli u 19. epizodu, ako nisam pogrešio.
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time you've got a swarm.
Like ants they are.
I heard human women need only sit asleep.
Lots going on around here.
Aye, we've got a virgin dragon slayer, squirrels dazzled with her, politicking peasants, witches and a witcher, and onlookers gawking at the whole thing.
Hope things get back to normal soon.
Očigledno ne.
I am your humble servant.
Čekaj, mogu biti gore, recimo.
That witcher, who's he? Don't be afraid of him! Who's this, my failing eyes spy? Geraltu of Rivije visiting old Yarpen Zegrin.
Okay. Arm.
Zoltan claims you can arm wrestle like no one else.
He's right. Did he tell you I beat him?
Omitted that bit somehow.
Old fart.
Want to wrestle me?
I'm ready for your challenge always. So?
Show me what you got.
That's some training you received at Kaer Morhen.
You're no wimp yourself.
Okay. Ti sljedeći.
Zoltan says your company are true arm wrestling masters.
Unbeatable, last I recall.
Is that so? Care to check if that's still true?
Sounds good. Ready to take me on.
Okay, ajmo.
Give me your best shot.
Very true. Sets my teeth on edge. Look, another one.
Sure there's no dwarfen blood in your family?
I'll tell you when I get my memory back.
Skroz vamo u mišljenju. Dobro, ajmo.
You're stupid. She just fell unconscious.
The commoners claim it's our prince's doing.
Geralt! It's good to see you.
Okay.
The commoners claim Stennis is involved in Saskia's poisoning. They're looking to slaughter him.
What's stopping them?
The knights, Adernian noble lords.
Not easy to raise a hand against a blue blood.
A peasant by the name of Calton was at the council. He didn't seem to respect anything or anyone.
Calton's a blackguard. He'll use any excuse to raid and plunder.
He has a taste for noble blood. They say he buries gold looted from the lords in some gorge. Looks like things are getting nasty.
Hear me!
What do you want?
I'm Skill and Burden. I keep order in Vergen.
Or doing a nice job then? Where was you when they poisoned Saskia?
Give us the prince! Get the flails!
Stop!
Yorvith.
Squirrels! Everyone who wants to leave this yard in one piece, keep your hands off your weapons. I don't care if you're a serf or a lord. I'll kill you all if need be.
What's going on?
The servant carrying wine during the feast said that Prince Sternes and Olgan poisoned Saskia. We want justice!
You want revenge. It's not the same thing.
We don't care. Saskia's fallen as if dead, while the poisoning prince and noble lords rush to herd us onto the field and sell us to Henselt. We won't let them!
You lie, Colton. Nobody's being sold out. The poisoner must be caught and tried by law.
Your law? What then? He'll pay a fine and get spanked on his ass? We'll spank him all right, with an axe to the throat!
Where's this servant?
Safe. The Scoia'tael keep an eye on him.
Why is the prince hiding in his house if he's innocent?
Enough! I'll shoot the first to reach for a weapon. Then heads will start falling.
There's more of us. You can't kill every...
Then you'll be first. Now back off! We need to act quickly.
What's your plan?
I'll frighten them a little. Bleed them if need be. I'll buy you some time, but be swift. I can't hold them off for long. Question the peasants and the nobles, and talk to the dwarves. Maybe you can get to meet Stennis.
Even if he's guilty, I'm sure he's prepared a suitable story.
You'll know how to sort the sheep from the goats. Also, find the servant who started talking so suddenly. You won't have time to talk to everyone, though, that's for sure.
Good. Bloody bastard poisoned the Virgin.
Change your tone when we put a
Saskia's on the beard with Henselt.
Say, Witcher, come over here.
Faithful the mist and commoners and nobles are at each other's throats. Lovely.
This is nonsense. What would the prince get?
I could tell you what he lost with her life.
Serfs and lords will never be on the same side.
As I see it, every prince
Humans only care. Stations do.
Guilt
The
must
plague
be
into
proven.
Henselt's
Otherwise,
hands.
it's vigilante
Say,
justice.
Witcher, come over here. To face the entire amount of killing alone.
you surly dog!
Hurry up, Witcher!
Your tone when we
I hope at least you'll refrain from doing anything
Save your
stupid.
threats for your hog-smelling woman.
Okej, ovo bi bilo.
Say, Witcher, come over here.
It's good to see someone's taking care of it.
If not for that damned Yorvith, the serfs would probably be hanging. I heard...
Shut your trap if you
don't know what's going on.
Okej, ajmo. Da završimo ovo što smo počeli.
Saskia's on the beard
commoners
with
claim
Henselt.
it's
It's good to see someone's taking
Say,
care of it.
Witcher, come over here.
Rolling down.
Say, Witcher,
Why is he
come over
lingering
here.
about? Like the stench in a dwarven hovel.
Those witchers be craving gold. This one's sure to say the prince is innocent, then sting Stennis for a pouch.
He'd better search for a lad who served the Virgin instead of pissing around.
Yeah, once done with the prince, he'd better take care of the magnets. Throwing their weight about too much they are.
You know.
What's it really all about? Who's backing you?
We want justice.
We don't need no one backing us. We knows what to do.
How would you punish the prince?
If a lad counts hens wrong, he'll be flogged. What should we then do with a man poisoning others?
Kill him.
A land without a ruler is a nightmare.
We have a ruler, the Virgin of Eden.
It's not certain she'll live.
Then we'll choose another who'll manage. But he must be one of us lads. That way he'll understand us.
And all people is gonna be equal. Our way.
And the non-humans?
We have enough dung on the fields. Let non-humans find a non-human land.
Away with them!
The prince stood right next to Saskia during the council. Did he have access to the wine cellar beforehand?
How should I know?
Why flap your mouth then?
The prince is a wealthy lord. Bribing a skivvy to poison the wine is nothing to him.
Just because someone can afford gold teeth doesn't mean they'll pull their healthy ones. You know Saskia's servant?
Willie of the Oblates. He handled the wine, indeed, but loves the Virgin like a sister and mother put together.
He'd gladly get quartered for her.
Where's this Willie of yours?
Hiding in his shack, afraid of them lords. Squirrels guard him.
Farewell.
Give us this whole flower!
What would the prince gain with the virgin's
It's
death?
good to see someone's taking care of it. Who will the Witcher side with?
He's on very good terms.
They say someone cast a spell, and the Virgin fell as if dead.
I've been looking for you.
I don't know you.
You caused quite a commotion. Afraid of something?
No, nothing.
You're lying.
I didn't do nothing. Didn't say nothing, don't know nothing, and didn't see nothing.
Okay. Okay. Hoćemo silom da ga natiramo ili magijom? Ajde, koristimo, brate,
I don't
silu.
want to hurt you. I really don't. But I'll cut your arm off if I have to.
No, please!
So tell me what you saw.
I heard the priest talking with the prince. This goody-goody said the Virgin is really a beast under her fair skin.
What priest?
Alcan, the one killed.
So there's no way I can check if you're lying.
I swear on my mother's grave I speak the truth.
What else did you hear? Tell me.
I was putting Saskia's room in order when the priest came to the prince's chamber next door. They wasn't speaking loud, but I heard the priest say, "Just clear the servants from the kitchen." Nothing more. Reverend Alcan, only he could tell you how it was, beginning to end.
The dead aren't very talkative.
What about what they leave behind? There may be clues or some such.
Maybe.
What should I do?
Okay.
Sorcerers are a plague of the worst kind. Hang them all by the balls and let them swing.
Who will the Witcher side with?
They lie in wait for their lord and prince. Humans are an odd lot. I certainly hope Scalen can clean up this mess. What can I do for you, Witcher?
We killed most of the necrophages.
Most?
The passage to the lower level collapsed. They won't get out. In time, they'll die off and you can restart work.
Thank you, Witcher. The whole of Vergen thanks you. Here's your coin. Shive, Skaggs, and Zigrim will get the same.
I need to know where Reverend Olkin used to live.
Simple. Let me show you on the map. It's about right here.
Okay.
I'd like to play dice.
Beat the innkeeper, and I'll take you home with pleasure.
So be it.
Čovječe, 300 godina treba pričati da bi se krenulo u akciju.
They say she's dead.
You're stupid. She just fell unconscious.
Who will the Witcher side with?
They say someone cast a spell, and the Virgin fell as if dead.
Don't try anything.
Gdje bi to bilo? Očigledno ne ovdje. Evo ovo.
Strange aura. Nothing interesting.
Okay. Inventory. Open, okay. A, brate, opet gore. Čekaj, imam li? Čekaj. Ovdje... nešto radimo sve.
I heard.
Shut your trap if you don't know what's going on!
Who will the Witcher side?
Go get the lads, we won't stand for this!
Humans only care how
my
the
hand!
asses rise as their
I'll
stations
cut
do.
the block off the next man who dares try his luck.
If they start at each other's throats, we'll have to face the entire amount of
Say,
dead when
which-
the
Why is he
Come over
lingering
here.
about? Like the stench in a dwarven hovel.
Those witchers be craving gold. This one's sure to say the prince is innocent, then sting Stennis for a pouch.
He better search for a lad who served the Virgin instead of pissing around.
Yeah, once done with the prince, he'd better take care of the magnets. Throwing their weight about too much they are.
Farewell.
Give us this horsepower!
With fire.
Rolling down, you surly dog!
And you see what they did to
Change
her?
your tone when we put a sickle to your throat. Save your threats for your hog-smelling
Saskia's on
woman.
a pier with Henselt at the gates. Wraiths fill the mist and commoners and nobles are at each
Say,
other's throats.
Witcher, come over here.
Yeah, what?
You know...
Will?
Where's the...
Hide.
Okay, also.
Farewell.
This is nonsense. What would the prince gain with the virgin's death?
Say,
Give us
Witcher,
this
come over here.
With her life.
Rolling
Power.
down, you surly
As
dog!
I see it, every princeling likes
Change your tone when we
Guilt
put a
must be
sickle
proven.
to your throat.
Otherwise, it's vigilante.
Say, Witcher, come over here.
Hog-smelling woman.
Desi, brat.
I'd gladly hear your opinion on the situation.
Finally, someone reasonable. It's obvious Henselt bribed some serf who then did what he was told.
The local peasants love Saskia.
Those surly dogs would gleefully accept a heavy pouch. Show me a serf with any sense of honor.
That's interesting.
Just think it through. The prince couldn't have done it. The wine was in plain sight. Only the servants touched the decanters, and who are they? Commoners. Then that same commoner incited his folk to stand against the nobles and the prince.
Something to think about.
Give us this hob! Enough of this charade!
Try to be reasonable, folks. Sit down and talk in peace.
We've talked enough! Come on, lads, let's drag the prince from his hovel!
Vergen's not a cesspit for anyone to shit in. There are laws to abide, and Scalen Burden's job is to uphold them.
There's no law allowing a serf to threaten a king's scion. I, Silgrat, brother of Seltkirk, the greatest knight to walk Edirnian land, say so.
Does it matter who was born in a castle and who in a pigsty? Any fool can prejudge and condemn. It's easier to accuse than to prove guilt.
A peasant servant claims that Prince Stennis supposedly attempted to kill Saskia. Why would the prince do such a dastardly deed? Bear in mind how eminent is his lineage.
That's why! The mongrel covets the crown!
Do you even remember how valorous he was towards Saskia during the negotiations with Henselt?
Pretending to be with her, he was, sly fox. Taking the simple peasants in. But us lads ain't so dumb as you lords think.
See for yourselves how the commoners hate the prince, spitting venom like adders. They hatched a plot to dispose of him.
Saskia's servant said that...
Where is this servant, might I ask? If he's got something to say, why does he hide like a thief? The answer is simple. He's a fraud.
He's hiding to save his skin from you, whoresons. Squirrels have to guard him.
One last question. How could the prince poison Saskia? It's a known fact that servants taste wine from the barrels before the virgin sips it.
It's not clear how the prince poisoned the wine, but that doesn't mean he didn't do it.
Stennis is blowing hot and cold. Everyone knows that.
You were supposed to prove his guilt, not insult him, yokel.
Tell us who else would do it. A peasant wanted to hurt the miss? Never. It's cause of her you noble dogs can't ignore us. A pig won't cut its own throat. A peasant's not foolish enough to raise his hand against his saviour.
Perhaps it is no peasant's deed. However, that doesn't mean the prince is guilty, fool.
Answer me this. Was not Stennis' room next to Saskia's? Do not the wines come from his own lice-ridden cellar? Can he not enter the Virgin's kitchen at will? Yes. His serene dumbhead the prince can, curses on his kin. Nobody in Vergen wants to kill Saskia. And even if they wanted, nobody but Stennis could do it.
You're wrong, Colton. Reverend Olkin wanted to get rid of Saskia. He thought she was a monster at heart.
Olkin was on Stennis' leash like a dog.
How dare you, lout! Do you imagine if someone sits next to a married lady, he's surely fucking her?
The priest tried to convince Prince Stennis to join the conspiracy.
Is Stennis some dimwit foundling that he dances to a lousy priest's tune? Olcan got what he deserved when Henselt cleaved his head. Now it's Stennis' time.
There is no proof the prince agreed.
The priest asked him for admittance to the kitchen.
So he didn't poison the Virgin himself, but allowed her to be poisoned.
Those are just words. Too much guesswork and not enough evidence. You can't convict anyone based on that.
Your Highness, this is dangerous.
I am not afraid. Fear is a commoner's trait, unfit for one with royal blood running in his veins. What do you want, to judge me? Is a prince a common thief who steals a dozen eggs at the market? You stand before royal majesty, and you raise your hands against it. In this world there are crimes that can be forgiven, and crimes that, by any means, cannot. Just as a mother killing her own child, or a man slitting his own brother's throat cannot be forgiven. A crime against one anointed by the gods themselves also cannot be condoned. He who raises hand against divine right is not worthy to walk this world.
And what about he who poisons the Virgin of Eden?
Firstly, Saskia is alive, so no one can blame me for her death. Secondly, you have no proof that it was I who tried to murder her. And thirdly, I assure all gathered here, I won't rise above the law. However, only she, the Virgin of Eden, can judge me.
Can it? And if Saskia won't get well, who's gonna judge you?
I believe she can be cured. But if the gods decide otherwise, we'll summon a coven of the wise who can pass just sentence.
Those are words worthy of a true sovereign!
I am the one you should look to for guidance. Let my deeds be the flame that lights up your darkness.
The prince has a right to a fair trial, no matter if he's guilty or not. We can't deny him that. What will the peasants do if we hand them the prince? Will they hear him out? No. They'll hang him from the nearest tree or tear him limb from limb. What will happen if we allow a lynching? What if people see that might makes right? Who'll guarantee they won't desire to avenge their wrongs, real and imagined? Who'll protect people whose only fault is noble birth from the exasperated mob? And where will it lead?
Dali smo se zajedno.
The peasants are furious.
They didn't dare mount a frontal attack.
But they haven't forgotten about Stennis, and won't. It'll be that way until Saskia regains consciousness.
She won't keep order by strength alone.
Unless it's a great strength.
We need an authority figure, and royal blood.
5 courts go to waste in the Dwarven dungeon at the moment.
There's also Henselt.
Going into that haunted mist is madness. Stealing Stennis away would be easier.
No. Anything involving Stennis will cause a riot.
I've had enough of the peasants and nobles barking. Saskia's the best leader I know. But she can't hope to defeat Henselt's army with this rabble, which is why I'm going to get reinforcements.
Where?
4 Scoia'tael units await in hiding to the east. Time to summon them.
You'll make it in time?
I must.
Okay.
I tried locating Triss, but the mist disrupts the megascope. There's a weak signal nearby, probably on the other side.
In the Kedweni camp?
You'll have to pass through the mist.
There's no time to lose.
I'm continuously scanning the battlefield. I'll show you the way through. I'll find you when you enter the mist.
Farewell, then.
We still need royal blood.
I know. Henselt.
We need his blood, not his death.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm not a kingslayer?
Okay. Idemo prvo da ostavimo sve stvari, napitaka ja mislim imamo dovoljno. Čekaj, inventory, napici, imamo, dobro. Čekaj. Straight. O, powiem ti. To jest zrelu.
Stop stroking him and wrap him up!
Okay.
Don't be afraid of him!
One freak bigger than the next.
Don't try anything.
I'll say it again. Humans are strange. Let's hear it. See...
Okay. Dobro. Čekaj, u inventaru. Ne. Increase maximum sword damage delete. No. Ne. Increase damage delete. Ok, ovo protiv čega se borimo trebalo bi da je necropage. To jest nemrtvi. Treba nam. Ja rekao da sam ja nešto zeznuo, ali izgleda da je ovo ovako trebalo da bude.
I can go no further. If Deathmold senses my presence...
How will I get back to Vergen?
I'll wait nearby. Hurry!
Okay. ovdje ćemo sejvati i završavamo za danas. To jest, večeras ću nastaviti kad se vratim kući.
I knew it. Damn, I knew it was you. When the mist started whirling, I told the boys it's Geralt of Rivije, or my name isn't Vernon Roach. Friend of yours?
Just found him. He was already dead.
Interesting. Dressed like a Vergeni. You almost made it through the fog. What's your business here?
Triss is somewhere nearby.
Still looking for your sorceress. If she came here, I'd know about it.
Oh, for me.
Roach, it's really important. Only you can help me.
Now you want my help? I'll gladly return the favor. Oh, wait. You did nothing for me. You made your choice. Fled with the elves while Vess almost died at that Horson Laredo's house.
I refuse to explain myself, to you or anyone else.
You saved a group of thieves and bandits.
Deride them if you will, but they're ready to die side by side with the simple people of Vergen. They've got better reasons to fight than orders.
Don't you care about Voltaire's death anymore?
The assassin kidnapped Triss, remember? Help me find her and I promise I'll keep the word I gave you in the dungeons of Lavalette Castle.
I don't know why I'm doing this. Right. If Triss is anywhere in the area, it can only be one place. At the rear, near the riverbank, the Nilfgaardians have set up their camp. Nobody can enter it. You can get there either via some caves or by sneaking through the main camp. I'd forget the gates. Believe it or not, the whorehouse is where you need to go to enter the caves. The ladies thought they'd use that passage to service the knights and nobles, but some monsters have their lairs there. If you've had your fill of whores and monsters, to the east there's a path that leads along the riverbank. That'll get you near the canteen. You'll have to sneak the rest of the way from there.
Thanks, Roach.
Hey! I'll hold you to your promise.
Dobro. Vidimo se u sljedećem epizodu.